Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and we got some very interesting announcements. Well, one mainly from Apple today. Today, Apple has announced WWDC 25. And on my YouTube channel, let's close out something quickly. On my YouTube channel, I was the first person to make a video on it, which was quite surprising. Was just scrolling through the Apple website on my iPhone, and I seen that WWDC 25 had just got announced. Now, if I go over to my channel, this is the video I was referring to. Let's play a little snippet of it. Apple just sent out its invites for the Worldwide Developers Conference. Here is everything you need to know. Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech. And in this video, I made a YouTube short following that video as well. Here is that. Apple just sent out its invites to the Worldwide Developers Conference. Oh, it looks like my brother replied to my comment. Well, right now I'm currently talking about the Worldwide Developer Conference. That is where we can see new major iOS versions. And more particularly, I'm hyped for iOS 19. According to some of the leaks and rumors that we got from this version of software, it's looking like this year will be one of the biggest years for iOS. Although honestly, we've kind of got that a lot and haven't really gotten too many rumors. But if you remember, last year was hyped with all of the excitement and anticipation for Apple Intelligence. That was Apple's biggest event this year, or last year rather. And this is what we can see from iOS 19. So, looking at this picture I posted on my community page, it's looking like we're going to have the option within the iOS app picker with iOS 18. With iOS 19, it's looking like we're going to have the option to switch between circular and squared icons. Hold on, I might have to separate this live stream. So it's looking like we're going to have to, we could see a large redesign for iOS 19. So if I take a look here, this is a picture that I posted on my community page. We're going to see the option to switch between circular icons, and on it, it doesn't say square shaped, but it says small and large. Selecting the small option, which is what it puts it on by default, we will have the option to switch between square shaped and circular icons. That is with iOS 19. Now, that is not going to be the only thing that we're going to see in iOS 19. According to the leaks and rumors, it is also looking like the camera app could face one of the largest redesigns in iOS 19. This is what we can see from the camera app. We're going to have a larger button to take photos. I don't know what that button is exactly, but this is just a rumored concept. I believe that's a spatial. It looks like a Vision Pro, so I'm guessing it's something that is for spatial video for the Apple Vision Pro. So the camera app is going to get really huge in iOS 19. It's also looking like we could have a huge update for some of the other features, including AI features. It's looking like we could have a massive update for Siri. That is going to be huge in iOS 19. Last year, we got a lot of AI features from iOS 18, and it's looking like this time around, it will be the exact same for iOS 19 also. Now then, what other features can we expect to see at iOS 19 or WWDC 25? Well, what we can expect to see at the event is we're going to see not only iOS 19 with its customization features and more, however, we're also going to see iPadOS 19, which it's going to carry over the exact same features that it does with iPadOS or iOS 19. So iPadOS 19, I would expect the same features. I would expect circular icons with, let me click on it here, with the ability to switch between circular, small, and large. If I go to large, that takes away the text at the bottom. And if we go to small, it brings it back. Tinted, that just tints the icons for us. Now, there were also some people on YouTube who had iOS 19 demos where they showed off the demo of iOS 19. I'm not exactly going to put that on my iPhone 12, as I don't know if that could have some potential risks with trying out the demo. I believe it's an app, some kind of app that you can put on your iPhone. A couple of YouTubers already tried it. I myself have not. However, I can tell you that if I get the chance to upgrade this iPhone 12, perhaps getting the iPhone 16 or any newer phone that's a couple years newer than the iPhone 12, I will indeed install the iOS 19 beta on my iPhone 12 and give you guys content. Rather than what I currently do with a lot of my videos, I would make a video on the beta but not actually run the beta. And that's because as of now, my main phone is my iPhone 12. I don't have a secondary phone to put beta software on, so I just make videos and talk about the beta, but not actually run the beta. That could change, however, if I end up upgrading my iPhone, because I'm not going to get rid of this iPhone 12. I'm not going to give it away or anything like that. I'm going to keep this device aside of having my new iPhone if I ever upgrade. And this device, I will be using it to install iOS 19 beta so that I can give you guys some content. Now, looking at my channel here, I know it's not on the subject of WWDC, But I do want to take a second to acknowledge or to look at my channel here, because we're almost at 130 subscribers. As of the moment of making this live stream, I just hit 127. So I want to say thank you guys for subscribing to this channel. And we are on that road to 130 subscribers, 130. So I now have 127 subscribers. Last year, when WWDC was around, I did not have a YouTube channel yet. Well, I have a channel now, and I'm going to post on it as much as possible. Although I would like to hear from you guys. Have I been posting videos every day? Because if I have, I'm going to have to maybe consider, it's a thought, maybe have to consider cutting back as much. Now, that said, when I want to post something like a tutorial or a test video, because I've been using CapCut, which is my new video editor, and honestly, I love it. But my only complaint is that right there. Every time I go into the app, it puts it in portrait mode. But that can easily be fixed by going in new project and going out of new project. And that will then revert it back to landscape mode. Other than that, sometimes my video clips are not in the exact order that I would like for them to be in. But other than that, it is a really good app. CapCut is honestly a great app to use. And I love it a lot. I don't know if I have iMovie offloaded. Okay, iMovie is offloaded. Okay. So I am thinking about installing the iOS 19 dev beta. That will only happen, however, if you see on my channel a new iPhone unboxing video, that will let you know that I would have gotten my hands on a new iPhone that I will be using for the channel and also for me. And that would mean this iPhone, which is my iPhone 12, it will become my beta testing device. This is my iPhone 12. It might look backwards on the camera, but I have the product red variant. Let me go ahead and take the camera off whilst I'm live streaming. This is what my iPhone looks like. It's a 64 gig iPhone 12 in product red. I really do miss this color. Apple no longer makes product red on any of their iPhones anymore, so I do miss this color. It was such a wonderful color when it did come out. It was a very nice color. But I've had this iPhone for almost 3 years. The iPhone 12 64 gig in product red. Now, if I upgrade, I am going to install the iOS 19 beta. Now, if I upgrade like next month, depending on whenever that happens, it won't just be iOS 19 that I install. Like right now, iOS 18.4 is in beta. Well, they released the release candidate yesterday, but iOS 18.5 I will install. Then iOS 18.6 until iOS 19 arrives in the beta update section. Now, if you want to know how to get your hands on a beta, from what I know, you typically go to your internet browser. I think you can only do this using Safari. And you go to beta.apple.com. Now, I have the beta profile website bookmarked. I will not be putting it on my iPad, just my iPhone if I upgrade, of course. You go to beta.apple.com, and I believe you would have to sign in with your Apple ID. I'm not going to do that, as I'm not going to install the beta yet on my iPad. I'm going to put it on my iPhone when I upgrade. But that's typically how you would do it from what I heard. Now, with iOS 18, what we got was the ability to place our icons wherever we wanted. There was no grid view to tie us down that was snapped into place in iOS 19, or iOS 18 rather. And we also got a huge design to the Photos app. And I did make my photos larger. If you want to know how to do that, all you got to do is pinch with 2 fingers. Pinch with 2 fingers, but the toolbar, you can't do it from here. The toolbar has to show up. And you pinch with 2 fingers. And that is how you would make your photos larger. I have a lot of photos that I've looked up and saved. One photo I took when I was in Florida last year. But there is a lot we can expect from iOS 19. It's looking like iOS 19 is going to give one of the largest redesigns on the iPhone. And there is the invite. Let's go to June. There is the invite on my calendar. I will be watching the event, although I do not know if I am going to live stream it, as it's probably copyrighted music, and I do not want to get a copyright strike. I'm still very new to being a YouTuber, so I don't fully understand exactly what's copyright and what's not, so I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I will not be live streaming the event. However, I will be doing a live stream before and after the event. The one I'm going to do before the event is just going to be sort of asking you guys and also sort of explaining what do you think, what we can see at the event, and what some of the surprises that we can get. I might not do a live stream before. It really depends. I will worry about that once that day comes. But for sure, after the event, I will be live streaming. I will be live streaming after the event, talking about everything that was announced. Give me 1 second here. So I will be live streaming the event on, or not live streaming the event, but live streaming after the event and talking about what things have we announced. If I do decide to live stream, I may just have to remember to mute whenever they start playing the music, as I don't want to get copyright strikes and have my channel suspended, or any consequence that could happen if you get a copyright strike, because I'm still very new to being a YouTuber. But I don't want to have a copyright strike, so I may have to mute if I do decide to live stream. I probably will do a live stream after the event, explaining what was announced, along with pictures that I will put in the Craft app. I like to use the Craft app as it is a really good note-taking third-party app. You see, I already have a lot of pictures of iOS 19 in this video here. And this is what we can expect to see, circular icons. There was a lot of people trying out the demo for iOS 19, but I haven't been one of those people who tried it out as of yet. But this is the concept for iOS 19. And then it looks like we can have a lot of AI features. So we can have a lot of updates during the event. And also, we can not only see iOS 19, but iPadOS 19 will be announced. For the iPad, I would expect the same features to carry over. As far as iPad-specific features, well, maybe more enhancements to split view. This is not an iPad Air, or iPad Pro rather. I just said exactly what it is. It's an iPad Air. Right now I'm trying to activate split view. For some reason it's not working here. Hold on, let me try files. For some reason split view isn't working in Well, there's a bug I'm experiencing on my iPad where I can't get split view to work, and I'm on iOS 18.3.2. Let me see if I have the... Hold on, I'm going to restart my iPad on the live stream. It's a good thing I'm not streaming on it. Let me close out of these apps here. The ones I don't need, of course. Siri. Restart this device.
Just to confirm.
Yes. Right now, I'm currently restarting the iPad because I can't seem to figure out why split view is not working for me. Sometimes when bugs happen, I tend to restart my device. If that's one possibility that could work. So we get to see the Apple logo. I may have to turn the brightness down. I don't know. I have auto brightness turned on. Or I have it turned off, actually. All right, I just restarted the iPad. Let's see if this is working now. Still not working. Hold on, guys. Well, there is definitely a bug in iOS 18.3.2 or iPadOS 18.3.2. There is definitely a bug where split view is not working properly. So I guess I have to... Well, there isn't any new available updates. But yeah, as far as what we can see with iOS 19, maybe stability and performance. That's one thing that we could see. We could see stability and performance, and circular icons. And it is also possible we could see Mac OS 16. I don't know what Apple's going to call it, but we could see Mac OS 16, Watch OS 12, TV OS, and HomePod OS 16. Or HomePod OS 19 and TV OS 19, rather. I misspoke there. HomePod OS 19 and TV OS 19, rather. I misspoke there. HomePod OS 19 and TV OS. So that's what we could see with iOS 19, Mac OS 16, iPad OS 19, Watch OS, TV OS 19, TV OS 19, HomePod OS 19, and Watch OS 12. And we can also see Vision OS 3.0. So that's what we can see with iOS 19, or the Worldwide Developer Conference, rather. So I now have 127 subscribers. Take a look at YouTube Studio. We have 127 subscribers. Also, after the event ends, where we have iOS 19, iPad OS 19, Mac OS 16, Watch OS 12, TV OS, HomePod OS 19, and the third version of Vision OS, there's also going to be a platform State of the Union that takes place at 1 p.m. Pacific time in California. Now, the area I'm in, I would be part of the Central Time Zone. I'm not going to say exactly where, but the area that I am in, I am the Central Time Zone area. Now, for me, the event would take place at 12 p.m. Central Time. p.m. Central Time, or 1 p.m. Eastern. Now, I will be watching the event, taking a look at iOS 19 for the first time. I really hope I get the chance to upgrade this device, this iPhone, as I do want to install the beta on this particular phone rather than putting it on the new phone. If I only have this device, I don't just want to put it on there. And the way Apple designed their event, it's looking like the number 25 could hint at, I believe, the Vision OS inspired look for iOS 19 that we could get. So I'm super excited for that version of software. I'm not going to make this live stream long. I know a couple of them succeeded the 1 hour mark. My last live stream I did was in fact an hour. So there is a lot we can expect this year from the event. And I am super excited for the Worldwide Developer Conference. The camera app is going to get a huge redesign, circular icons. It's possible that we could see split view come to iPhone, although that's been rumored for the past couple years. I don't know how accurate it may be that we might get split view, or maybe even a landscape home screen. But I am super excited for iOS 19, and I'm going to make tons of videos on it if I do install the beta. Even if I don't install the beta, I will still make a video of it, but it will be just me talking about the update, showing pictures and whatnot. If I don't install the beta, I'm still going to have a video where I just show off pictures and different things. However, if I do install the beta, which I'm sure that's what a lot of you guys might want to see, then I'm going to definitely try to get that running and make a lot of videos on the beta. So I'm looking forward to June, and June is also in my birthday month as well. So that's also something I'm looking forward to as well. The birthday month. WatchOS 12, I don't know what's going to come with WatchOS. I don't even own an Apple Watch. Someday I hope I can get one, but I really want to just upgrade my iPhone. Getting the 16 maybe. And if I do, you guys will know what to expect. Is I haven't had any unboxings on this channel yet. I haven't had any other products to review. I'm open to reviewing any products, Android or Apple. While typically myself, I am really an Apple fan, but I'm open to reviewing any type of smartphone, any type of tablet, any type of computer. As long as on the computer, I can make the cursor really large, because those cursors on the regular computers, the tinier cursors are harder to see those. But I am definitely open to reviewing a lot of products. And this video right here, this is one of my favorite videos I've done. It was on the iPhone 12, and look at how many comments I've gotten. Look at the sheer number of comments. 36 comments on the one video I did 2 months ago on my iPhone 12, still worth it in 2025 video. And on my iPad Air, I got 4 comments. I also did a video about a week ago on the iPad Air 4th generation, worth it in 2025, or my rather my 3 years later video. And I will have a similar video to this one, but it will be for my iPhone 12 in May, at the end of May. And I also did a video this morning. It was an updated video to one I did back in November on how to reset the iOS control center. That video, the one I did back in November, it is actually my most popular video yet. Not anymore. Now it's this one. But before that one, this was my most popular video. I had 1,280 views, I believe. Now, this one, my iOS 18.3.2 video I did, hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and today Apple released iOS 18.3.2. Now, the file size of this update. See how I installed that update and made a video of it? I'm planning on doing that with the betas, because in a lot of my videos that I make that are beta specific. Let me go to one I did. Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and today Apple released iOS 18.4 Beta 4. I made that video, but I was not running iOS 18.4 Beta 4. And the reason why is because I only have my iPhone 12 as my main phone, and my iPad is my main iPad. This one that you can see here. And this is my office. The Hawkins Tech office. Rather, my YouTube studio office. I'm working on getting me a ring light so that maybe I could set the phone up, and when it's like dark outside, maybe I could turn on that light. I have my gooseneck lamp. That's what this is called, a gooseneck, where you can move it. This lamp is old though. I've had it for almost 5 years. But you can move it around. It's a really nice lamp. I've had it for almost 5 years. I love it. But I'm working on getting me like a ring light for my office. Like one that's good for live streaming. Since I'm a YouTuber with 127 subscribers. Let's go back into YouTube Studio. Let's refresh. Still got 127. That feels really good, honestly. And also, this logo I made. I wasn't sure how I was going to make my logo when I first started my channel, but I came up with the idea. I looked up, I did not make this logo. I looked it up off of Google. The letters HT on a colored circle, and that's how I ended up with this logo that you guys can see on my channel. I also stretched it out to make a YouTube banner for my channel also. I did all of that back in November when I started this channel on November 16th. So I am looking forward to WWDC 25. Overall, it is going to be an absolutely amazing update. And I'm going to install the beta if I get a new phone, a new iPhone. Keeping this 12, I will install the beta. If not, then I'm just going to make a video of it. And I'll just show off pictures and screenshots of the update. But I won't actually be running it. But I would hope to be able to run the update. Because just putting it on a main device could be a lot of issues. And you would really need a computer to downgrade, in which I don't have. So if I run into issues, it would be a problem for me. But that's why I'm going to put it on a device I don't use rather than putting it on a device I do use. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I did not make it as long as some of my other ones. Let me see how long I've been recording. 40 minutes. I did not make it as long as my other ones. But if you guys did enjoy this live stream, like, comment, and subscribe. And I see that my brother posted or left a comment on my live stream. So if you guys enjoyed this live stream, like, comment, and subscribe to my live stream, or my YouTube channel, I mean. And I'm looking forward to June. iOS 19 is honestly going to be the most well-deserved software update ever. I know with a lot of updates, it's looking like we're always going to get some massive redesign, and we end up usually getting the same version that we've pretty much got before. But now with iOS 19, I'm hoping that the expectations are high, and we're going to get a large update. Circular icons. I'm hoping that we're going to get circular icons that I've posted on my YouTube community posts. I'm hoping that we will get circular icons with having the ability to switch between circular and squared icons. If you want to switch back to square, you would just click on squared icons, or small rather. And I also hope that we get a wallpaper gallery. We have a plus button and a customize, but I hope we get a gallery where instead of having to scroll all the way to the far left to delete some of our older wallpapers. Initially, this was actually rumored to be in iOS 17, but never made it. I hope we see it in iOS 19, the wallpaper gallery, so we can just scroll up and down and delete our older lock screen wallpapers. I hope that comes to iPhone and iPad with iOS 19. Along with the circular icons. The control center, though, we've already got updated. Although we could get another update, maybe a complete redesign. While this is somewhat of a redesign, this control center still looks like iOS 17. All they did was make the icon circular and eliminate the ability to have to go into settings and do and add controls that way. You can resize controls and add new controls, but the overall look, while they are circular, it still looks like iOS 17 and iOS 11. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this control center, but I would like to see some redesign. I would like to see what a redesign could look like in iOS 19. And I am absolutely excited for this event. And I can't wait to make videos on WWDC. My name is Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech. And if you enjoyed this live stream, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hopefully I upgrade my iPhone. I know I said that a lot of times. But if that happens, I'm going to install the iOS 19 developer beta or public beta if I want to be a little more safer. But equally, they're both still betas and they both could have bugs. Typically, you do not want to put a beta on your main phone. You want to put it on one you don't use as your main device. And if I upgrade, the iPhone 12 is going to be my spare device. Thus, I will be using it to install iOS betas. I'm Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.